Okay. Is
All
that
right.
better?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are in here.
In the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boys. This
I
is
gotta say, I didn't too much care for him before, but he's showing just the right amount of ignorance that I like. Draymond he's a fair guy in my book at this point. I'm saying he still play like a football player, but I got a lot of respect for him now. I didn't have none for him before. I didn't too much care for Draymond at all. I looked at him like the nigga that low bridge me when I go up. Now I look at him like the nigga that's good at what he do, and he don't mind that he don't do what everybody else do.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's respectable. Now that's respectable.
Well, I mean, the most respectable thing about Draymond Green is if you don't like Draymond Green, then you can't like Jamal Mashburn.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Let everybody know who that is.
What Jamal Mashburn say? I got 6 fouls.
I'm gonna use them all. What I need to say before?
If you playing a basketball game and they got all these opportunities for you to claim space and dominance and set precedent for your team to just either get pushed over or get pushed, why not be the motherfucker pushing the line?
Yeah.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, introduce yourself, man, so they know who that was talking.
It is Rich on Point Instagram. My name is Box Truck Rich Instagram. That's Box Truck Rich, just how it sounds. No characters. Just in here, just being a player like I always be.
Right. And we had another voice. Who was that?
Oh yeah, that's GQ&A on Instagram. GQNA, those 4 letters. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna put it down just like that.
Okay. So we was talking about Draymond, but I'm ready to start the debate, man. I don't know if you're ready for this.
Oh man, yeah, you told me about it earlier, man. I heard about it.
Look, man. What else got to be said though? I'm not saying that this dude is the greatest.
Okay.
I'm saying that we gotta argue that he's one of.
Who? Who are you talking about?
We're talking about that Curry boy.
Curry, go.
His career is not over.
And it's not over.
His career is not over.
The way he plays, if he can still run and shoot, he can keep playing.
Ray Allen. You remember Ray Allen?
He surpassed that motherfucker.
I think
Ray Allen was in Milwaukee.
I think his role gonna dwindle down like Ray did.
Well, because you get tired of going to the plane, getting hit, and coming off that floor.
Mm-hmm.
So then you just.
I think he'll get a little bit more love than Ray did, though.
Because he can shoot the ball better.
You think he can shoot better than Ray?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh,
Ray was nice.
Ray was very nice.
Okay.
Ray was very nice.
Can he shoot better than y'all know who I'm gonna say, the Indiana man?
Reggie?
Hell yeah.
Way better.
Way better.
Okay.
You gotta understand this, bro.
So Reggie couldn't shoot?
All of these dudes that you mentioning can shoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a difference between being able to shoot and them allowing you to shoot and you being able to shoot to the point to where they can't do this motherfucker. Look, motherfuckers was making 150, 200 threes a year, 250 a year, and that was like
the status quo. Yeah, that was top tier.
This motherfucker had about 400-500 a year for the past 10 years.
Really?
And let's think about this. Ray and Reggie come off screens. That's where they got theirs off.
Yeah. He used to
This
roll.
nigga can
coming off the
boogie on your ass and create his own shot.
If you don't give him the three, he gonna go by you.
He gonna blast by you.
Damn.
I come from this
No,
is
I'm telling you,
where my arguments stem from.
I'll be willing to say he I know when he went past the record it was like 200 or something, but he went past he had like 400 in the season. So I think the nigga making like 500 threes a year, bro.
Right.
15
Every time he shoot a three, he breaks the record.
every season. When he
Be out for 4-5 months.
For the past 10 years, this motherfucker is getting like about 15,000 points a year, nigga, off of just threes.
Every time he shoot a three, he breaks the record.
Points in the NBA season, that's when you really getting buckets.
But
Off of just threes, not the layups, not the free throws.
this is all offense. Is he a legitimate defender?
You don't need a legitimate defender when you got Draymond, Clay, Andre Iguodala.
That's not what I'm asking.
Andrew Wiggins.
No, on ball defender, lockdown, he is not.
Okay.
He is not.
Could be.
So would that lower his ranking?
Not at all. Not at all. Because that's not his gameplay.
Offense.
No, because I know what you kind of like trying to get at
He
the
sweats.
point like how like Isaiah Thomas would.
Yeah.
Right. Now the thing is with Steph Curry's defense is it plays into the team's organization, right? So he's the passing lanes thief.
Exactly.
The
He
on
don't have
ball.
to do all that in the face shit.
So he just got to keep up with his who he defending.
No, he gonna eat off of Clay gonna get in your face, Draymond gonna get in your face, and when they pass the ball, he gonna try to snatch it.
Right. That's where Curry come in.
It was like that in his last couple of games I watched. It was just like, damn, they just throwing it to him.
You know who else was like that? Everybody give him a lot of credit, but Allen Iverson was the same way.
Facts.
Allen Iverson was the same way.
He played a little bit better defense.
No, but majority of Allen Iverson's steals was Eric Snow, Aaron
Pressing. Yeah, they pressing.
and then somebody trying to pass the ball.
He got the long arms.
He come and snatch it.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. I see that point. Okay,
Like how when they moved Deion Sanders from cornerback to safety.
Exactly.
that was unfair.
You
That
know
was
what I'm saying?
unfair.
Yeah.
That was unfair.
Like, oh, you ain't got to do all of that. We gonna do that, and then you just cover all of this right here, all the open air stuff where you know what I mean, where speed really matters.
So here's where my argument starts.
Okay.
When this dude came into the league, he wasn't glorified. He wasn't the dude anybody betted on.
Yeah. He
Right?
did get stepped
He's
on.
too small. He's too skinny.
Can I throw something in there though?
Yeah.
Also got to take into the account the way that the game has changed.
But
he came in on the last end of
He changed it.
Well, he changed it, and then they made it. You know what I'm saying? To where you offense get presidents. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna make this more. You're gonna have to really be able to play offense. You can't win just off of defense. You got to have defense too, but you got to be able to play offense.
That's what I mean. Those boys changed that narrative.
How the Spurs used to with like 80 points.
Yeah.
You're not winning no games like that no more.
Right.
If you score 80-something points, you're not beating somebody 80-something to 60-something no more. That ain't happening. They don't want that. They didn't change the rules. They don't even
want it to look like that no more.
Nah. That don't make nobody want to watch after the Spurs beat the Heat.
I like that shit though.
Yes. Basketball players.
From our era, we love that shit.
That because it's competition. It's more competition.
It's like, make him sweat. Yeah.
It's more competition.
Make him get in his bag.
But,
deep down where the coins fall.
But, you know, when you got competition like that, you got more injuries.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, these niggas already.
He came into a league where it was about protect the stars so the stars can flourish in this marketing scheme so the players can stars and get these endorsements, right?
You're right.
Nobody wanted him. Nobody didn't think he was good enough, right?
Yeah.
Even in college, none of the top teams wanted him. He had to go to Davis and prove that I'm worthy. He made people pay attention to a small school like Davidson.
Hey, but you want to know one thing I gotta say about Davidson is you can't sleep on no school in North Carolina when it comes to basketball.
That's true, but what have you heard about them prior to or after?
No, that's not that. You can't front, my nigga. You cannot front, bro.
But you can front on all the schools in California?
No, you can't front on that either. But I'm saying, when it comes to basketball, for like that whole little section, you know, everybody try to be like New York and Philly and Florida and all that. They always try to say that. But I'm gonna tell you, anytime you sitting up there, I'm talking about like if you gambling, if it's a team that's from North Carolina playing,
the odds are gonna be fucked up.
I don't give a damn. Them boys they play hard like the Michigan boys. All them schools in Michigan play hard. You play Detroit, University of Detroit, you play Michigan, you play Michigan State, you're gonna get some run. You're gonna get they all got players in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just, you know, that's like Texas in football.
So did he change the game for better to you?
Honestly, man, not really. Because it's forcing people to try to play his game, because we cannot deny that he changed the dynamic of playing basketball. We see it on the course. We see everybody trying to shoot threes. We see all these seven-footers trying to shoot the long ball. You know what I'm saying? And they don't play that position.
That you could say the same thing about Kobe then.
Nah.
He capitalized on the 15-foot. He was dunking at first.
Hey, niggas don't want to pass the ball because of Kobe.
No, yeah, look. Before Steph and Clay broke the record, Kobe held for 12 threes in the game. Kobe held that record for a long time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. He did it against the Sonics in like 2006. He held that shit for like 12 years.
Curry and Klay Thompson, the only motherfuckers that come since Kobe. They get that shit from Kobe.
Yeah.
All that shit that they doing, that's Kobe shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Now, man, look, I can shoot.
Look, a lot of people didn't like Kobe because, you know, he mirrored his game after the greatest that was in the league at the time. But he was a way better shooter than Jordan. You can't dispute that shit.
I think he got better at shooting earlier than Jordan.
Yeah, a way better shooter than Jordan now.
Shooting for like 6 years because he could go on anybody. Until they found out, like, you could just, you gonna let us just elbow this nigga in the chest in the air in the playoffs? Oh, okay, cool.
You know what drives me crazy is that I think that all of these motherfuckers can shoot. Because you see how
everybody?
I think that everybody in the NBA can shoot. What I think is that some people put time in and some people don't.
No. They all can't shoot.
Oh, I see what you said. It's certain players. Like who the nigga who got traded that they just would not trade off of 76ers.
Hey, let's keep it real. Everybody in the NBA, when they was in high school, was averaging 30, 40 points a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You trying to tell me that these dudes can't shoot? Or that they stop working out?
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they was getting it from just shooting. You know what I'm saying? When you watch these high school players highlights, it ain't really from shooting.
They can get to the hole.
They bigger than everybody. It's too easy.
Well, that is true, but you know, like as you grow, you're supposed to do more.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's said. I'm telling you, that's what it's not. Do you think that really, like, Steph Curry is just that much better than his dad and his brother at shooting threes? Or do you think that he just really put in much more work?
No, he definitely put in more work. He'll say that without hesitation.
And that's a person that comes from a family of shooters, right?
Right.
Yeah, why ain't his brother as good as him?
Because he don't. That's
put in
just
more
like how
work.
everybody else. They don't put in the amount of work that
He
he's
put in
putting
more
in.
work.
I can
Chip on
honestly
his
say
shoulder.
I was always out of shape. Always out of shape. You couldn't just come and say, hey, Rich, I got a league. They need a person, or they need a big man, or they need a slasher tomorrow. I'm going to come to the game. I'm going to be out of shape. I'm going to be 2 months reserved, not shooting the fucking basketball, out somewhere in somebody's streets acting stupid. Trying to go out there with these niggas who've been doing this shit day in and day out for years.
That's what you just said, right?
And they make me look bad and piss me off and get me on a 6-month tear where I'm trying to get my shoulders bigger than my head. It happened to me. I did that. I did that many times. Embarrassed myself and came back like not playing.
Well, it's the story of the tortoise and the hare.
Yep. Stay at it. Yep.
Stay at it. Okay, so we ain't even talk championships and nothing like that yet. I want to go into the next level while I'm putting him up as one of the greatest.
Okay. Well, how far of the greatest is you said top 3 or done. Top 20?
He's not done.
And he's not done.
Next year when Wiseman come back.
Do you see what I'm saying? He's not done.
They're not
next
about
year.
to trade Wiseman.
Yeah, hear me out, man.
But their competition is going to trade around. It's players that couldn't play.
Look, this is the thing about Golden State. All of these years, they've never had a Wiseman.
What's his name on the Clippers coming back? Ben Gordon gonna be able to play for Boston. I mean, not Boston. Brooklyn. It's really honestly.
Have you seen Wiseman play?
What I noticed about the NBA is who can keep their players healthy in the end.
Have you seen how big Wiseman is?
I don't know.
Dude is big. He like Andrew Bynum big.
So why did he didn't play?
He did. He played for like half the season, but then he wound up getting hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He like 20, 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, after only playing one season in the NBA, after about like 50, 60 games, his body kind of wore down. You know what I'm saying?
Is he? Let me.
But the old boy from Memphis. Remember the old boy from Memphis who they was trying to railroad him and Penny Hardaway because Hardaway made way for him to come to Memphis.
Oh,
what was his name?
No, I don't remember that.
Wiseman, the center.
Oh, Penny as a coach.
The coach, Penny Hardaway is the coach.
Yeah. I thought you meant when okay.
I'm like, Penny, nigga, that was 30 years ago.
No, yeah, Penny's the coach for Memphis. Now.
Hey, Shaq caught a lot of flack for saying Penny was better than Kobe. Penny was Kobe before Kobe.
Yeah. I mean,
James Wiseman.
I read the comments on that shit. Let me see what he look like.
Yeah. He's supposed to catch the flag because, you know, the legacy of Kobe and everything.
I've seen him in high school highlights, high school and college highlights.
But tell me what let's be.
Is he really that much big? Oh,
let's be honest. Let's be honest. It was a lot of players, their first 5 years in the NBA, that I would have took over Kobe. Now, after his 5 years in the NBA, no, he surpassed that line and outlasted a lot of people.
Hey, remember though, he was still a bench player his second year in. It took for Rick Fox to get injured for him to start coming off the bench and starting. Remember, they didn't want that dude. He didn't start when he first came into the league. He had to wait.
Man, I remember Latrell Sprewell dropping like 40, 45 on Kobe.
Oh, yeah. That kind of.
Kobe had to wait.
I mean, well, the thing was, he had to work.
He's been putting in the work all the off seasons. He knew all the plays. He knew everything. He just ain't had the op. He was the young dude. He was a young cocky dude, man. Dale Harris ain't want no parts of that boy.
That's why they got rid of Dale Harris too. I think that's why.
He ain't want no parts of the dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we tearing off though. What we here for?
I mean, but we just saying that to say that, you know, Steph Curry put in that
We were
work
speaking on injuries. Remember when he first got into the league, he had them paper thin ankles.
Yeah, like I said, he started off with a lot of doubt. You know what I mean? His ability to
that's what makes him so much better, because it's in this league, it's so easy to just write you off. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought the word of Ben Simmons, bro. They thought the word of that boy. They thought the word of Brandon Ingram.
But you want to know what I think was Curry's smartest thing that he ever did? The smartest thing that Curry did that Kobe didn't have was the ability to sit up there and let somebody else come along and carry the load and extend you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when he let Kevin Durant come over to the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, but because I remember when
hold on, y'all. Q, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I need you to say that one more time.
When he let Kevin Durant come to the Golden State Warriors, because not only did they whoop Golden State, after they whooped Golden State, Curry was recruiting Kevin Durant. Like,
No. This came out of Durant's mouth. He wanted to go to a selfless team, so he called them up.
Yeah. So was that like
so he wasn't recruiting? He wasn't recruiting Durant. They didn't ask for Durant. Durant asked to play with them. They already championship team. They didn't need that dude.
Yeah, they just beat him the year before. Of course, they didn't need him.
Right. They was down 3-1 and came back and beat OKC. That nigga said, I want to play for a selfless team. He wanted to go to them. They didn't need him.
So was that a shot? That selfish shit? Was that a shot at Hey, if y'all think that Steph Curry not playing general manager,
that was a shot at Russell and Harden.
Y'all crazy. Y'all think that Steph Curry is not playing general manager just as much as LeBron? Y'all crazy.
Nah, that's not his thing, bro. Because if that was the case, all the pieces that he really wanted on that team, he would have got.
Who did he want? Who do he want that they don't have?
He didn't want them to get rid of Monte Ellis.
That was before he had the power. Once he won that first championship, he had the power.
He was the unanimous MVP. He was the less paid player.
Yeah, but once they won,
he was the less paid player. Andre Iguodala made more money than that nigga when he was the unanimous MVP. Steph Curry don't have that in his bone, man, to be I'm running this ship. That's not his thing. That's not his thing. That's why Durant wanted to go there, because he went to a team where he knew, I bring my skill here. Everybody see that Steph is going to step aside, which he did, which I love that you said he let Durant come and play and be the star of the squad. You feel what I'm saying? That's not in Steph's DNA to be like, no, I'm general manager or I run this shit. That ain't him.
Well, he rolled with the punches. Iguodala was able to get that MVP because Steph was like, okay, if they just gonna crowd me like that, I'm just gonna give you the ball and go ahead and do your thing. Other people would just other players would just keep shooting. They wouldn't defer. They wouldn't delegate. That's one thing that he got. Like he got. That sounds like a shot at Westbrook. Selfless?
No, it was. It was a shot at Westbrook and Harden.
I just think Westbrook he too fast for that old team.
Yeah, but that was a shot at both of them. He wanted to go over to Golden State. No niggas was already winning, bro. They didn't need him. He needed them.
Yeah.
If he was that good, he would have been able to do it without them. He has not been able to before or after, man.
Hey, but if you wanna chill and win, yeah, come on, man. Come on up over here, man. Get you some of this.
Think about Nick Young. Nick Young went over there and got his ring. Matt Barnes went over there and got his ring. You feel what I'm saying? Barbosa went and got his ring. Let's go run over to the Warriors and get our chip.
Wait a minute, but Matt got one with the Lakers. Because Steph Curry cooking up a full course spread. Matt came when we was losing?
Yeah, Matt came when we was losing, bro.
Oh. Man, Draymond Green be getting triple doubles off of Steph Curry just passing him the ball.
Just passing him the ball, man. He the nucleus of that squad, man. They built that squad together, them three. And think about their draft picks. Clay and Draymond was late in the second round, man. They built what they got. That's why I respect them so much. They built that shit. We ain't looking for stars. We built our shit ourselves and created a fucking dynasty.
Well, that's why Draymond used to be going off on KD like, man, you can get on, nigga.
So wait a minute.
Get on, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They got another in them?
Hell yeah, they got at least another 2. Look, check this out.
They won 4 and 2 with the ring.
Won this ring right now, and Klay Thompson did not play well at all.
At all.
He was just coming back to exactly like you just said.
Draymond wasn't playing well.
Well, as Klay plays better, Draymond gonna play better because the floor gonna get wider. It's gonna get wider.
Now check this shit out. This speaks volume to Steph Curry's selflessness. In the playoffs, Coach Kerr started Jordan Poole over Steph Curry.
Yeah, did he? Because Curry is smart. He's like, I don't want to run. I don't let him get tired, and then I'm gonna come in and gun him down.
Let the young man do his thing. I don't mind that. If this is what's going to get our team to win, I'll do whatever it takes for us to win.
So you think LeBron needs to do that? Jordan Poole leads them into deep waters, and Steph Curry.
You think LeBron needs to bring a bunch of young niggas to run niggas crazy?
No, he had that, and he got rid of everybody. He had that with the Lakers. He had Ingram. He had Lonzo. He had Caruso. He had D'Angelo Russell. He had all them young niggas around him. Julius Randle.
He telling the truth.
He got rid of all them young niggas, man.
And LeBron had the coldest young squad.
He had the squad.
Oh, don't do that. You see what Jay McConnell went to New Orleans and did?
Yeah.
LeBron had the same team, but if not better.
You see what I'm saying? Look what happened whenever Lonzo and Caruso linked up with DeMar DeRozan and the Bulls. They some young hungry dudes, man. And he dispersed that whole squad.
Yeah, why did they get rid of him? Because he was skybagging on everything.
LeBron got rid of him.
So in 1 year, he got rid of all them youngsters.
All of
that
them.
nigga came, he got rid of all the youngsters, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Now we speaking about LeBron, right? LeBron been in the league since 2003, and I don't care what anybody say, they gave this nigga the league. They already called him the king before he played a game.
Look,
he already had a $100 million contract with Nike before he even dribbled the ball. They gave the league to this nigga. He's the next one.
With a bronze medal.
He's the next one. He's that guy. He's the one who's going to save the league for us. Or I don't even know why they said save it. But he's going to be the one to carry our league, right? LeBron. That's what they said about the boy.
Well, he did.
But he didn't.
No, he didn't, man.
Hey, they lost money. They lost money on that Kobe LeBron campaign. You remember those?
This nigga let Dwight Howard beat him, bro. And we calling this nigga the greatest. Dwight Howard beat him to the final.
Who remember those commercials where LeBron and Kobe had the puppet?
Yeah, the MVP year. They were supposed to go against each other in 2009.
And he didn't make it.
Kobe held up his end. LeBron couldn't. And we calling him the greatest. You know what I'm saying? So anyway.
How he gonna be the greatest and he got a bronze medal? What gold got? What?
Not a silver. He don't got a silver.
Man, Michael Jordan ain't got a silver. Kobe ain't got no silver.
Nope.
You can't. No, man. A bronze medal? How y'all let? Who in the USA team won a bronze medal under his watch?
They did.
Man. Yeah, man.
Who won the gold?
Was it Spain or
it was serious? No, it wasn't Spain. It was God damn it! I'll have to look it up right now.
It was. I think Patty Mills was on the squad with that one.
Yeah, so that's France, right?
France. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because France had what's the boy name from from San Antonio.
But yeah, he got a bronze. We got a bronze medal that year, man. I was like, what the? A bronze medal? And that's when Kobe came, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, wait. Wait a minute. I'm playing next time. Y'all niggas got a bronze medal? Wait a minute. Kobe and Coach K came like, nah.
And I'm saying all this to say, man, this nigga Curry came in 7 years after LeBron and already matched him as far as rings. And I'm a diehard Lakers fan, but that bubble ring, bro, is a fluke. Anybody could have grabbed that one.
I'm a diehard Lakers fan, and I only use that bubble ring when I'm talking to Boston Celtics fans.
Yeah, facts. Me too. That wasn't really earned, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really bring that up.
So like this dude already surpassed what LeBron has done in the league.
I mentioned it to Clippers fans too, because these Clippers fans have gotten outrageous. They just think we equal.
Well, you know what? I understand where they're coming from, because just like as we was talking about the TV contracts and all of that, you remember it was a point period of time when the Lakers didn't have that TV contract and the Clippers had that Channel 5 TV contract.
Yep.
And
we always had Channel 9 until they sold it to.
No, we didn't always have Channel 9. Back when we had Cedric Ceballos and Sedale Threed and all them dudes, we didn't have no. We only people that had the contract on TV was the Clippers. To watch the Laker game, you had to have cable.
Yep.
Cal 9 came like a couple years later once once Shaq got traded to the Lakers. We got those contracts. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody wanted to see Shaq. And I think that's a big reason why Kobe wasn't as selfless as other players are now, because it's hard coming from behind Shaq.
Well, the thing was, it wasn't that much TV. It wasn't that like you can be selfless now because there's so much
money everywhere. Yeah, they got international money now. They getting Africa money.
NBA TV is on 24/7 like ESPN.
Like NFL used to be, because NFL used to tower over. They still do tower over NBA.
No, NFL TV. If you go on NFL TV right now, it's a game, some show, this, that, and the other going on right now. That's money.
Yeah.
That's why these dudes be sitting up there like Luau Deng was getting paid by the Lakers for all these years.
Pissed me off.
Man.
We just got rid of that nigga. And Steve Nash. He started coaching and was still getting paid as a player.
Still getting paid, man.
I was pissed.
Well, see, the thing is, you pitch from a fan's point of view, but if you really understood what was going on, you wouldn't be, because they just got, instead of getting paid at that point, they got paid in the long run.
No, fuck that. They stopped us from getting. They stopped. My bad.
I feel you.
They stopped us from getting fucking.
He coming from a fan's point of view, strong. He like Robert De Niro right now.
No. Remember what they did to us with what's the boy name?
With Chris Paul, they vetoed that shit.
Yeah.
When they dig down Chris Paul and fucked us off, and we had a dynasty. We was gonna get 3 more rings. I seen it.
You ain't lying.
Kobe didn't have to run everything. He could just know that this nigga is going to get the ball up the court and grab one and a half defenders. 1.5 defenders was going to come to him. As soon as he crossed the fucking midline, Kobe would have killed these niggas.
Yeah, he would have. That's why they didn't let
the way he was shooting. I can't get a 3. Okay, 15.
That's another conversation. I've been saying for the longest. I thought the league hated Kobe. From the beginning to the end of his career, I thought they hated that dude, man.
It was the residuals off that rape case. I believe it.
Yeah, they showed it too much that they didn't like Kobe, man.
But then they fall in love with the nigga when he can't run to the hole and dunk all the time.
Yeah,
what was that all about?
Because the era of Kobe was leaving. They was leaving it.
So do you think that if Curry had a mishap in his career where he wasn't the lovable, childlike, babyface assassin, if that shit switched up this year and they were like, we're not in love with him, he has to earn his way. You think
that's part of my argument. They didn't love him. This is still LeBron's league till LeBron quits. Now, when I say that back, it's Giannis' league now.
It's not even Giannis' league. It's LeBron and KD's league. You right?
No.
So he's still ain't lovable like that.
They still refer. When they talk about LeBron and Kevin Durant, they talk about them being the two best players in the NBA still today. Majority of the people who own ESPN, Fox Sports West, any sit up there syndication, a majority of them right now are saying they pitching that LeBron and Kevin Durant is the 1-2 punch in the NBA still today. So
this nigga Curry got to prove every fucking year who the fuck he is. This league ain't given to him. The league, they haven't given the league to Curry. He's earning it every fucking time.
Okay. Oh, I give you that. I give you that because there was some times in this last. I didn't watch the playoffs, but I did watch pretty much most of all the games in the finals. The 5 games I watched them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Curry? No, I can't put it that way because then it's gonna seem like I'm hating.
No. Get it out.
Shoot from the hip, man.
You know what I mean?
I believe that because he's not a weightlifter and a body sculptor, I think that Kevin Durant is on a downward spiral and nobody sees it yet. I think this season will show that he's dwindling in his abilities.
I mean, I don't know.
You got to be strong.
I don't know what you mean by nobody sees it. I see it because
that motherfucker the same weight he was as college.
The thing is, if you get the average Joe from around the way a job consistently for how many years Kevin Durant been in the league?
He came straight out of high school.
About 12.
No, he played in Texas. He played for Texas.
12, right? He been in like 12 years, right?
In like 07 or something like that.
Okay, you take the average Joe and let him work at Target for the next 12 years to where he consistently getting some
15.
money. Ain't he gonna put on some weight?
Yep.
Yeah, he ain't put on no weight, no muscle.
Okay, now how are you? I can understand how you can do it.
Injury coming.
I can see how you can do it not lifting weights. But if you lifting some weights and working out and this, that, look at Giannis. Look at Giannis. Giannis came in.
Curry. Do y'all see how much he bulked up?
Curry bulked up too.
Yeah, Curry,
I give you that.
Michael Jordan.
I saw
Scottie Pippen.
They did
Dwight Howard.
It's Dwight was big when he came in.
What they say,
they did a video where he was
on accident. Imagine if you practice it. You know what I'm saying? Look, if Kevin Durant, like how what Curry said, when he first came into the league, I think he was clinging like maybe about 175, 200 pounds or something.
Yeah, that ain't shit.
He said, as he got his cling up to like 300, 400, 500 pounds, that's why he can shoot from anywhere.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened to me. Honestly, my jumper was just inconsistent.
Giannis was
when I got my shoulders bigger, when I could.
Now he's dunking on everybody.
I give you this.
Off anything.
You showed me this drill where you take the ball and you hit 10 all net right under the court. Every time you hit 10 all net, you take a step back and you're doing it with one hand.
I got that from my boy Dirty H. Man, shout out to Harry Lum.
I was gonna bring him up again too. Mm-hmm. He had that back injury, and he had to do 1,000 sit-ups
every day.
Even play to walk as a normal human being. This man fucked his back up so bad that if he didn't do sit-ups, he was done. Just walking to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And when he told me that, and then he told me hey, do this drill. I said, man, this shit got my fucking shoulder burning. He was like, and? Like, what the fuck you mean? It's supposed to. And I did that drill for almost 9 months. And my 17-footer turned into something that was like, because I could dunk. Yeah. Niggas know I will go to the fucking hole on you, and it would have to be a nigga holding my jawline to stop me from dunking the fucking ball. But once I could hit a 15-footer, ooh, and I just don't see that with Kevin Durant. He might be able to get a couple of jump shots off, but when these youngsters start putting that pressure on him, putting them shoulders on him, I think he's gonna get. I think this year he's gonna get injured really bad.
Well, because if you're not doing it and somebody else is doing it, no matter how good you are at what you do, it's gonna be 9 times like as time go on, you're gonna wear down.
Mm-hmm.
If you pay $100,000 for a car right now, you know that mug gonna run like nobody's business for about 10 years if you take good care of it. But no matter what, some of those parts are only gonna last 10 years. You're gonna have to start replacing them. That's when things become. That's the reason why if your car is brand new, you're not gonna be able to get aftermarket price parts.
Mm-hmm. Because they ain't on them. Yeah, they not necessary yet.
You know what I'm saying?
Bulk them out yet.
Exactly. So and that's just what it is with these players.
You think? I did see Steph. I watched the video, and they did like a video of him running back down court as a kid when he first is like his first year, and he looked like a kid. And then they did like last year. They took a video from last year, and I was like, damn, that motherfucker. I mean, his facial, you know, he got a little goatee at the time, and he had a little bit more hair, but his shoulders and chest look way different. Yeah. And I was like, oh.
Do you remember when Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen came back buff as fuck? Yeah. And you was like, what kind of double dragon shit these niggas on?
Right.
Hey, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen came back swole like double dragons.
Whoa, man.
Like these niggas.
Kobe did that too. Because the same year Kobe got big is the same year I started lifting weights. And I was like, oh, okay. We on the same shit.
Yes, Dwight Howard did it.
No, Dwight came in big.
No, Dwight came in tall. When Kobe dunked on Dwight, he did not have them shoulders like that.
He had them shoulders, bro.
After Kobe dunked on Dwight, that's when Dwight turned into MVP. Like, hold on, ain't nobody doing me like that no more. I didn't even know they were still doing people like that. And this wasn't like on a fast break. This was like a half court set.
That was half court.
This is a half court set.
He split the defenders. He split the defenders right there at the 3 and the wing and came in and just
Hey, this is a half court set. I'm 7 feet tall, standing in front of the basket, and I jump, and somebody was on my shoulder.
So with all that we've spoken about, now we can get to the championships, right? And we said 4, and y'all both stated that it ain't over for him. He still got years to go.
I
don't think they're gonna get another one next year.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you.
The West gonna be ugly next year.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
And look, man, let's talk about something, man.
I'm talking to you right now.
In regards to what though?
More at least.
Not next year.
Yeah, they gonna win. They definitely winning next year because nobody has their shit together but them.
Facts.
The Clippers.
Nobody got a bunch of shit that they trying to see if it's gonna work. They have their shit together. Phoenix been figured out.
They've been exposed.
They figured out Chris Paul is making everybody think that Devin Booker is Kobe, but he ain't Kobe.
No, he's too little.
And they cut the water off.
And I've been saying this for a while, man. I don't think Chris Paul is championship material. He's a solid point guard, but I don't think he's championship material, man.
Well, that's the thing.
If he came to the Lakers,
he's champion.
He old now.
He's championship material if he has somebody to
a big and a slasher and a shooter.
You know, he got to have a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing. He's always had a big and a slasher. Chris Paul.
Okay, look, now, do y'all hear what y'all saying, right? We sound like what LeBron would be saying. Like, all I need is this to win. All I need is this to win. What about inspiring your fucking team to get there with you?
Well, why you gotta have to the playoffs every year? With Chris Paul going to the playoffs, I don't give a fuck who you give him. You can sit up there and take the Cal State Dominguez Hills team and give him Chris Paul, and they going to the playoffs.
That's cool, but I'm not knocking. I say he's a solid player, he's a solid guard. He's gonna be Hall of Fame with no chips. But
yeah, he gonna make you. He gonna be able to fool a lot of people.
I got one. Would he be able to fit in with the Golden State Warriors if they traded him?
Hell yeah.
You think Chris Paul?
What?
He ain't starting.
I'm gonna tell you. You want to know what the coldest part about Chris Paul is? All the stuff that y'all say that Curry's not defensively, he's that. That's why Chris Paul is so good. Because not only is he that good offensively as a point guard, he's that much better than majority of the motherfuckers still at this old age defensively as a point guard. That's why everybody want to fight him.
Because he's dirty, not defensively.
Look, he's Pat Beverly. He's like he's like an elite version of Pat Beverly.
Right. And Pat Beverly ain't a defensive player. He's just a nag.
A nag, yes. Chris Paul is a defensive player and a nag. He's so good that majority, like if you ain't really paying attention to what he's doing, you wouldn't even see what he's doing on defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He a dirty player because I see the little shits. But
yeah, that's why everywhere everybody wants
crafty with it. I give him that. He crafty as fuck with his dirtiness.
He's super crafty.
You know who used to piss me off with his little slick shit?
Who?
That motherfucker who played for he played Rondo. Ooh, he used to piss me off.
That's what I'm saying to say, like, Rondo is so pesky as a defender that by the time he gets on offense, even though he's not that good offensively, he got to do anybody in front of him fuck mentally.
Mm-hmm.
To where it's like, I'm about to do whatever I want to you. If not, I'm about to drop the ball off so easy to where somebody finna just score all day on y'all. And then he wound up with like 15, 20 assists.
Yeah, he used to assist your ass to death. Who they trade him to?
Huh?
They traded him to no man's land.
Yeah.
I ain't heard about him after he got traded from LA.
Yeah, because of that reason.
Damn, what happened?
You know what I'm saying?
He was with us.
Where do y'all put Curry on y'all list?
You play for Boston all these years, and you do this to everybody around the league. And now, even though as good as you are, some of these motherfuckers still don't like you.
I got a question.
I'm listening.
Man, Rondo elbowed me in 2012.
Where do y'all put Curry on y'all list?
Curry? Overall?
On your list, yeah. On your list.
On my list, I got
I'm a big man fan, so that's hard for me to say. I know how much work them big men do fighting down there, down low. So,
well, you said it yourself. They don't fight no more.
Huh?
You said it yourself. They don't fight no more.
Not no more.
Yeah, you.
Oh, you saying right now in the league?
No. I'm saying on your list. Okay, so I got what you're saying. No, I'm asking you on your list.
In my list,
yeah,
he's
10,
top 20.
Top 10.
He is top 20, but he far and he like, when I say top 20, he like 15, 16.
And who do you got over him?
Now, it's gonna be a lot of big men.
Now I got a question for what you just said. You said he in your top 20 right now, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, if he win 2 more championships, where he gonna be?
He gonna be top 5.
Okay.
But he gotta win the 2 championships.
All right.
And
he gotta do that to get higher than 15.
I can respect that.
In his heyday,
But that's not far-fetched right there. That's not
listen to how I put it to you this way. In his heyday, Shaq or what's his name? Goddamn, fuck the million bitches, 10,000 bitches. What's his name? Wilt Chamberlain. I don't know if y'all know this, but Kareem did amazing shit.
And they wouldn't let Kareem dunk for 10 years.
Yeah, Cap is the shit.
It was unfair. Changed the game for him.
Yeah.
When I see those names, you could put.
That's why I understand.
You could put Chicken McNuggets on the team, nigga. Them niggas is gonna be in the chip. Now they might not get it with a Chicken McNugget playing defense, but bro, that's why my list is so different. You really gotta.
Hey man, we talking about Wilt being in the league, right? When the average height of NBA players was 6'3". In his day, the average height of NBA players was like 6'3". And this nigga was what, 7'1"?
What Kareem would do to these soft ass niggas in the league?
No, we're talking about Wilt. We're talking about Wilt, right? So it's so easy for him to dominate the league, right?
They did a special. It was a quick little special, and they showed how he ran down court. They said
you ain't answering my question, no.
4-2. They said he had superhuman speed.
Yeah. You still not answering my question. The average height was 6'3".
Everybody, all the guards?
No, what I'm saying is the height level was not that big, bro, when he played in the league. Right? When he dominated. So it was easy for him to do it, right?
It was easier.
Yeah, you put a bunch of me's on the court against you, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? It's rappers. And he only got 2 chips.
Because of Kareem.
No, because of Bill Russell.
And Bill Russell. And he on my list.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even hear Bill Russell come out your mouth, man.
Hey, I ain't said a guard yet. Shaq, Kareem, Bill Russell. I mean, not even Bill Russell. He's second. He after and not just because they Lakers, because they all played for different teams first.
Right. True.
Shaq, Kareem, we just said his goddamn name. That's how bad my memory is.
We said Wilt and Bill Russell.
Wilt Chamberlain first, Bill Russell, and then I got players like Jordan, Magic. Who else changed the game? What's the Larry Bird? Because he was
Larry was nice as fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
He didn't even need to dunk. He was like, I will air your ass out or go to the hole. I'm 6'11".
I ain't even gonna lie. I think Luka Doncic is better than Larry Bird.
Oh, you lost your mind.
I don't think so.
You lost your mind.
I don't think Luka got another 2 years before. First of all, I think they figured him out this season. I think next season he's going to have trouble.
Yeah, they showed it.
Just like they showed it. Phoenix,
his shot is too flat. His shot ain't got no height to it.
I really think they got Luka figured out. You see how fast he went out. 1 minute, he was killing them. And then after them 2 games, nigga, it was like, oh, what happened?
Yeah. No.
And I think that's gonna happen to him every time.
Luka don't hold a candle to Larry Bird, bro.
I mean,
you don't hold the candle to Larry Bird.
That's exactly what happened this year with Giannis and Chris Middleton.
I don't believe they figured Giannis out.
NBA,
I believe they said, if you gonna win, then you gonna win. These niggas ain't giving you nothing.
In the NBA, if you don't have a 1-2 punch, you don't have a punch at all.
And he don't. Who else?
So Luka,
who else can Giannis go to?
Who? Middleton?
Middleton, nigga. Who the fuck is he? I could guard Middleton.
Hey, he's not a star, but that dude is solid as fuck. Though.
Man, he would have to shoot. With a nigga like court, with a nigga like Draymond on the court, he would have to shoot threes.
You see what happened this year without him, and you see what happened last year with him.
Right.
1-2 punch.
That's what I'm saying.
But that second punch is not as Giannis is.
Luka go through the whole season with who?
What's the shooter nigga? The tall shooter nigga.
Porzingis wasn't playing.
Yeah, exactly. Who?
I'm not a. Dallas is not like on my radar. Like, I don't think they're ever gonna win another ring.
Yes, he got 3 motherfuckers on him every play all season, and he be going for 40.
Because he's a 6'8" guard.
This like his second, third year.
That way, like he weighs more than any guard in the league.
Hey, Larry was getting his shit off, but he didn't have a team as bad as Dallas.
Yes, he did.
No. Boston had.
Them niggas play defense.
Boston was still coming off a great motherfucking squad when they went.
No, they had defense.
He had Kevin McHale.
Yeah, defense. What the fuck was Kevin gonna give you other than a couple of fouls and a couple of blocks?
And he's gonna give you 15
points.
Rebounds. And he's gonna give you 15 points a game.
12. I don't believe Kevin McHale was a scorer like that.
Yeah, he was.
This is how we handle that one. I've had to come to grips with different times and how the game was played.
Yeah.
Right. And the way the game was played when Larry and them was winning, it was about, hey, I'm the core. You motherfuckers better step up with me. And there wasn't no, I'll get rid of you and we can switch it around. You had to stay with the team you had.
Yeah, because it wasn't that much money floating around.
It wasn't that much money. So it's like, nigga, I'm trying to win. You motherfuckers better join me. I'm going to prove that I'm worthy to be listened to. And Larry did that. And they like, you know what? We got to step our shit up. This white boy's a bad motherfucker.
This nigga just ate a fat ass sandwich in front of me. I ain't going to say nothing.
The cold part about it is, just like you said, Luka in the West came to Dallas. Who been in Dallas with him since he been in Dallas? Exactly. Nobody. He in the playoffs every.
Porzingis is nobody.
He in the playoffs every year.
I can't stress this enough, man.
As a Laker fan, not going to the playoffs is not. I understand that it's not given.
That shit pissed me off. You bringing up old shit. Okay, I'm mad.
How Luka? He only been in the league about 2-3 years.
Our 1-2 punch was fucked up more than half the season.
He's the only punch they got.
No, Porzingis can help.
Hey, tell him about Porzingis.
He injury prone, man. He like Anthony Davis. You know that nigga hurt his ankle again?
Anthony?
Get this nigga out of LA, bro.
Throw him in the gutter, go find another. He's fat. Yeah. I've seen that coming.
Well, you gotta understand. It happened to the best of them. You seen what happened to Andrew Bynum in LA.
Pressure. Yeah.
How you 7 feet tall?
He got mental issues.
How you 7 feet tall in a sports car with 2 females?
He got mental issues.
Of course.
Yeah. He do.
I'm a big ass nigga who won championships. It's easy. Get in the car, baby.
You're 7 feet tall. You got 2 females in the car with you, and you get pulled over.
Did he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That let you know that something ain't right. Like it's a 2-seater. You 7 feet tall.
I knew something was wrong with him when he was young, But
hold on, I don't believe he's worthy of being talked about, man. Why are we talking about Bynum, man?
Yeah.
Well, because we talking about, you know what I'm saying, Anthony Davis, what happened to him in LA?
But he wasn't driving no cars with bitches and shit.
I think, yeah, but did you see him?
Hey, you want to know what? Before all of this crazy stuff came out about Deshaun Watson, everybody thought that he was squeaky clean. Now they talking about he got females digging up in his butt and all types of stuff.
Now we going left. How we get here? How we get here?
I'm just saying. I'm talking about like
we have arrived.
I'm talking about like how, you know what I mean, like how these dudes be sitting up there and getting overwhelmed by these big cities.
Oh no, I think with Anthony, man, is just he just outgrew himself, meaning as far as height and shit. He was always the guard in high school, and he just grew.
When the last time you shot a basketball?
Like 2 weeks ago.
When the last time you shot a basketball?
When I was not even a week.
He said the last time he shot a basketball was April.
Yeah, he did. I seen that.
And this is his
disgusting to hear.
This is what he does for millions of dollars.
He's not serious. I think we need to trade him while he still has value.
This is what he does for. Look, every day that he's alive, he gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for being a basketball player. And you mean to tell me that you haven't shot a basketball since April?
When I heard that, I was like, that's.
You know who I would never hear say that?
Said it.
Huh?
You know who I would never hear say that?
Kobe.
Me or you or a basketball or somebody who loves still to play basketball?
Steph Curry.
Anybody. Bro, anybody that's still locked in, that's the thing about this here. You know, there's a lot of people that have the passion. They don't have the talent. They don't have, you know, the genetics. You know what I mean? But in their heart, they not gonna let for free. Hey, I don't give a fuck if they had to pay. If you had to pay $20 to go play some basketball, go shoot some hoop, you gonna pay to go shoot some hoop. Rather, somebody who's getting paid millions of dollars. Hundreds of thousands every day they're alive. If they wake up, they know that
thousands.
It's hundreds of thousands of dollars going into their bank account. And you don't sit up there
and practice
and shoot one shot, dribble the ball.
I thought that just his mental capability, I saw through his mental capability when he said that out loud in front of people on camera. I thought even if that's the truth. I get it. It got to be the truth if a nigga who getting paid to do it say that. It got to be the truth. But for him to say that in the realm where he was, knowing there was a camera right over there and they got him mic'd up, he said that. I thought that was a goof too fast move. I thought it was gumpy.
It is, but it's honesty.
That lets us see we need to get rid of him.
But it's honesty though. You know what I mean? It's honesty like. On like the purest level, like to where like you're not even like trying to, you know, sugarcoat it or BS it, because like I just asked you, when the last time if you ask anybody who says that they like basketball, watch basketball, this, that, and the other, blase, when the last time they shot a basketball, they are not going to say April. Nobody. There's nobody in the world.
Yep.
Unless basketball is so far along on your list of things to do, you know, we all got the same 24 hours in a day.
Yep.
But not only do we all got the same 24 hours in a day, here we have somebody that's getting paid thousands of dollars per day
to do this shit.
To pick up a basketball and shoot it. To not say the last time I touched a basketball was 2, 3, 4 months ago.
So this is what I want to hear from him. Because he brings up Steph Curry. Do you think that they're going to get a ring next year?
Who?
You?
Golden State Warriors.
The Warriors?
Yes, sir.
It's very possible.
That's not the question I asked.
I answered.
Boy, y'all some old menace to society, sideways shooting ass dudes, man. God,
So you just want a yes or no?
Please.
Y'all leaning out the window.
Oh, yeah.
Sideways.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
This is why I say yeah.
Shoot it.
The adversity that they just went through with those 2 years of people writing them off, they found a fucking way. And I think it felt so good to them that they found a way that I don't how can you beat them physically and mentally and skillfully?
You got mentally and skillfully, I'll give you that, but physically, they're not that tough.
It ain't about that, man. They played their game.
We all just talked about 1-2 punches.
Mm-hmm.
Who has more than 1 or 2 punches?
The Warriors.
Who? The Clippers have how many punches?
They got, when he comes back next season, they're going to have Kawhi.
Okay.
They got George, and they got that youngster.
Who?
That tall youngster that they got as a power forward.
His name, though, he ain't that. He's not that much. He's not a puncher.
Okay.
He don't make that impact.
Okay.
Who else?
1-2. Okay, you're right.
I'm talking about more than a 1-2.
More than a 1-2.
Like they like some people got
Phoenix.
1 and a 2. Who Phoenix got?
They got the youngster.
Who?
The center.
He don't even make an impact. You don't know his name.
Yeah.
He's good, but
Aiden.
He like as good as Clinton Capella.
No, Aiden is pretty good.
Then Clinton Capella is good too.
And then they got him backed up with I know everybody don't like this nigga.
I put it to you this
I
way.
like this nigga.
The players that you name or that you mention have to be able to be good no matter what team they're on. Like to where like if they
I got one.
Like
I got one.
They could be
I got one on Phoenix.
Who?
And he sit the bench. He come off the bench.
Who?
JaVale McGee. I really think he's talented.
Yeah, JaVale. He got a ring with JaVale McGee is talented, but
he is JaVale McGee.
No,
I'm not saying JaVale McGee, but he's like Jamal Crawford talented.
Yeah, he's not the one that coach is gonna rely on.
I don't know, for some reason, like he just on that list of players that everybody around the way know that he's good, but it seems like for some reason
games, they ain't gonna
like the NBA be like,
I think Shaq and the Fool did that to him.
Yeah.
I really do. I think that smeared his name.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you look at it, it's like, damn, he got a ring with LA. He got a ring with Warriors. And he's only been traded.
Again,
I mean, he
go to the playoffs every year.
He made an impact with every team that he's been on when they let him play. I've been wondering why he don't play more. I've been wondering why he don't play more.
I root for the dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody else got too many, like, besides, like, if they got, like, a one.
Oh, fucking Brooklyn.
Okay, Brooklyn got KD, and they got Kyrie.
And they got the boy, they had, what's his name? Half the season, Harden.
Yeah, now that might have been tough, but, I mean, other than now, who what?
Now they got the boy from the 76ers. He's fresh.
All right.
Good legs, young.
That nigga been fresh and young since he came in the league, bro.
And look, this is what you know.
Hold on. Say that again.
Ben Simmons been fresh and young since he came in the league. That ain't the nigga you want. Man, hell no, man.
He went to the championship twice.
Well, no,
you are out there. Who with who?
Yeah, he ain't
with 76ers.
No, he ain't gonna no championship.
No, he didn't, man. What's wrong with you, man? No.
Oh no, you know what? He went to the playoffs every year,
mm-hmm.
but he only went to the championship once.
Well, no, he didn't go to the championship ever. But he went.
No, that's they lost.
Finals. Maybe the Eastern Conference Finals, but not no champion.
Who? He's never made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, him and what's the other dude? Embiid. They got beat in the Eastern Conference Finals twice.
He wasn't playing though.
Oh. Well, he got him there.
He wasn't playing. Embiid got him there.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, man, nobody else. Look, Golden State
is a joke. Matter of fact,
Golden State.
You don't remember when we was in Vegas and I was arguing with that one nigga at the bar? He was trying to tell me how dope Ben Simmons was, and I was telling him that what's the nigga who was playing for Oklahoma? He got a shot. He played for Sacramento now.
Oh, the Aussie.
Bobby Hill.
No, he's not an Aussie. He's not an Aussie. Damn.
Kazi Stein?
No, hell no. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Is it Childress Alexander?
Nope. Because they was like the top two in college at the time.
From Oklahoma to
No, Oklahoma in college, and then now he plays for Sacramento Kings.
Oh yeah, you talking about Bobby Hill?
That Buddy Hill.
Buddy Hill. Yeah.
I was telling that dude at the bar in Vegas, I'm like, nigga, Buddy Hill's a way better player than Ben Simmons. And what I mean by that is Ben Simmons got the name, Buddy Hill got the attitude that I'm going to practice and I'm going to work on my game.
The Lakers?
Buddy Hill is
the Lakers got
but I would more than you know what, to be honest with you, I would put them on the same level.
Who?
Buddy Hill and Ben Simmons. I
will put Buddy Hill on my squad before I put Ben Simmons on because Ben Simmons he did not want to work on his game to elevate it.
Well, this is the thing with everybody like they don't really understand the politics and the business of the NBA. There's nothing wrong with Ben Simmons
at all.
He just wants his cheese.
And if he was not smutted.
No, if he was to play, he wouldn't get all of his money. By him sitting out a year and not playing, he's going to get all of his money and then be able to start over fresh next year.
What did that tell you about the dude? He haven't even shown us anything. And he's like, nah, I want my bread, fuck playing.
Hey, look. That's one thing that you got to realize. Look,
I ain't gonna lie. You put me in that position, I want my bread.
Look, like we said, the difference between making it to the NBA and not making it to the NBA is that you have to play when you feel like it. You got to play when you don't feel like it. You got to play when you semi feel like it. You got to play when your mama died. You got to play when your daddy died, when your granny died, when your homie died. You got to play when such and such go to jail. You got to play when Martin Luther King gets shot. When Trayvon Martin gets shot, you got to play. You know what I'm saying? When you got to play, period. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to these dudes saying that if I play, I don't get 20 million, or if I do play, then I got to go through this, that, and the other to get my 20 million. I understand when a motherfucker say I'm just not going to play.
That's respectable.
Now, if he come back after that and he don't, produce and perform, that's another story. But up until this point, that's the reason why these players, there's not like.
When Steph Curry was the unanimous MVP, he was the least paid player, right? I told you that, right?
Yeah,
that's facts. So how can we respect what you're saying about Ben Simmons, man?
Well, because of the simple fact that just because Curry didn't have the bargaining chips to bargain at the level that Ben Simmons has, even though he doesn't have the talent, doesn't mean that
unanimous MVP.
When is Curry gonna have his contract gonna be up for negotiation?
No, they just extended it finally and gave him the loot that he rightfully fucking deserves last year.
Look, at the end of the day, if I sit up there and I never play for a winning team and I make $500 million throughout my career, and you play for a winning team and you only make $200 million throughout your career, and I made $500 million never winning, And then when it's time to buy my grandkids a house or, you know, pay for my granddaughter's wedding or my cousin's wedding and this, that, and the other, what you gonna do with them rings?
Oh man, you killing me, bro. So it's about the loot.
I mean, to the fan from the outside in, it's about the game because, you know, you feel like these people are performing for you, but what you got to realize is these people are performing for their families.
Yeah. I mean,
they love playing basketball. They love playing football. They love playing baseball. They love playing soccer. But
okay, and what family do Ben Simmons got as far as like being a family man? This nigga out here thotting in the streets, bro.
Yeah. Well, you got to understand, he want to pay for some pussy here.
Man, are you killing me, Q, with this bullshit?
I mean, hey, look,
so you telling me that Curry family ain't straight?
Everybody got a role in this movie, man. You know, Menace to Society wouldn't have been Menace to Society without Chauncey. Of course, nobody want to be Chauncey, but let's be real. There's some Chaunceys out here.
There's some Chaunceys out here, man. All right, man. That's
what would society be without Chauncey?
I can say this: the years that I played basketball have taken a toll on my body, but I couldn't imagine the way I would walk up a flight of stairs in my 40s now if I had played all throughout. Everything goes in. I practice weightlifting, squatting, running, all them years. If I made it and had to do the shit that they doing, I wouldn't be able to walk up a flight of stairs without help.
Do you think that what's making these people do this every day is the people in the stands or the people at home that love them?
A little bit of both, but mostly the family.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. You know, look, on them days where the fans is talking about F you and you don't feel like playing, do you feel like playing?
No, you just don't.
Okay, but will you play? Because moms need Escalade. You know what I mean? My daughter need braces.
And this shit gonna come all down.
Look, do you think Deontay Wilder wanted to get in the ring and get punched on? Or do you think that he knew he could make some money to take care of his family and his daughter by going in the ring and
nah, he believed he could beat Tyson because he did it already, but they cheated him.
But I'm saying, he thought he could do
pride there. Yeah, it was pride in fighting.
It's everybody trying to get from point A to point B in life. I mean, if I can sit up there and get from point A to point B in what the average career in the NFL, the NBA, and stuff like that is what, like 4 to 10 years?
Let's go back to Curry. Let's go back to Curry. What do you think? Do you think that he's one of the best?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
right. You can't look.
How far up the ladder?
I would to be honest with you.
You come in, hold on.
To be honest with you, at this point right now, Steph Curry is headed to like top 3, top 4.
Goddamn. All right.
I got him at number 6 in my top 10.
Let me give a little backstory to this. Well, I've got a while. Let me tell you.
Let him tell you where he at.
Okay, shoot.
I got him at number 6 in my top 10.
Right now.
No, when this all said and done, even now and
wait.
Earn that for me.
Yes. Now tell me, what do you mean by all said and done? Tell me the accolades that he's going to end up with.
Meaning, y'all saying Rich said he got to get 2 more for him to get bumped up from 15. I'm saying that's where I'm placing him, and he's there. He's not moving.
Okay, so if he wins 2 more championships, he's going to be top 6 in your book.
He's still going to be number 6 in my top 10.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, I placed him there. He's not moving.
That's with 2 rings. What if he wins 3?
No, he got 4.
No, he got 4.
4.
Oh. Shit.
If he wins 3, 4, what?
That's hard. That's tough. It's gonna be a lot of niggas get bumped.
Yeah, no, nobody is bumping my top 5. That's just not happening.
7 rings.
So you mean to tell me
I
if
don't give
Steph
a fuck
Curry
the
was to
ring.
play another 6 years and won another 3 or 4 rings, he
I'm
couldn't?
telling you right now, he is not bumping my top 5, man.
Hey, you want to know what? This sounds like one of those things where, like, you know, I remember being young and saying, I ain't gonna never do this and this, that, and the other, well, and then
I'm
realizing,
gonna tell you why.
That's part of the
I'm
plan.
gonna tell you why.
Yes. So yeah, you know, I can take you for where you stand right now today.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Anything after 6 can be moved around in my top 10, right? But that 5 that I have, that 6 all the way to 1, nobody is being moved.
Hey, but the only thing that I gotta say is for them to get to that point, they had to do certain things, and he ain't done doing what he do. So if he do, he do things that make you feel some ways in the next couple of years, where you like, hey, look, man, I know that I was giving him his credit then, but this motherfucker is great.
No, I had him at 8 before this year.
Just like Tom Brady, I thought he was good when he was in New England, but he didn't went to Tampa Bay and started winning too. It's like, hey, this motherfucker.
Yeah, I already solidified him.
I got everything for this nigga. I don't know why you brought him. Oh my God.
I ain't gonna go there because we talking about Steph. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna do it. No, but look, I had Steph at 8 already, and he's at 6 right now, and he ain't moving.
Well, Steph Curry and Tom Brady are the new
top 5
of the game.
Who top 5?
Who's my top 5?
Yes, sir.
Magic. No particular order though. They're just my top 5. Magic. I can't stand the dude, but you got to say Jordan. Kobe, of course. Shaq, of course, and Kareem.
That's a good top 5.
That's
good.
Good
Top 5.
That's
a good top 5.
That ain't bad. But the only person I got a problem with on that list is Shaq.
Shit, you lost your mind.
Did you see what he did to niggas? They had to change the rules of the game.
Yeah, man. That's my shit. Game changer.
In the 2000s. This was
real, man.
Look, if you want to sit up there and go, I'm taking Tim Duncan over Shaq. I'm taking Wake Forest, Tim Duncan, North Carolina.
You lost
over
it,
Shaq. What you got to say about that? Who on the line?
You put something in your sandwich.
Well, let's count some rings.
I'm gonna say you put something in your sandwich.
Okay. Who came right in and took one from Shaq? Shaq was on the Lakers. They said Shaq was finna win. What Biggie said? Lost chips on Lakers. Gassed off Shaq. Who took that? Tim Duncan.
And who?
Hold on.
Admiral?
Are you talking about the '99 championship?
And both.
And what did
they had
Are you talking about the 1999 championship?
Huh?
You talking about the 1999 championship?
Yeah.
So you talking about another bubble ring, nigga? That was half a season, bro. That was the lockout season.
Shading the contract, yes, they were.
Hey, you could say there was a bubble ring, but the Lakers had an all-star squad. We had like 3 or 4 all-stars that year.
It was a bubble. It was a toss-up, just like the bubble ring.
Hey,
it was a lockout. That could have been anybody.
Do you remember what happened that year? We got mixed.
Nah, we were
supposed to be the ones that was supposed to sit up there and whoop Utah.
Supposed to be. The reason why San Antonio had a leg up over everybody else is because they played even when it was a lockout. Popovich made sure them dudes learned and got to know each other. Other teams wasn't doing that. You feel what I'm saying? So they had a leg up on everybody else. That's the only reason they did it.
Hey, Tim Duncan, man.
What happened when we had a full season the next year?
I'm taking Tim Duncan over Shaq, man.
Man, you tripping, man.
All day.
Timmy is top 20, man. I'm sorry.
All day. I can't put Shaq. That's why Shaq can't be that high on my list because I can't take Shaq over Tim Duncan. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
How?
He's the most dominant player
who got
on the
more
face
rings
of the earth.
Who got more rings?
Shaq.
What?
No, Shaq ain't got more rings. Tim Duncan got 5.
Tim Duncan got 5? I thought he had 4.
Yeah.
No, he got 5.
Tim Duncan beat Shaq ass 5 times.
No, and those last 3 rings, he wasn't beating Shaq. Shaq wasn't on Lakers anymore.
Well, I'm pretty sure that
Shaq got one with Miami, so you got to give him. I mean,
Yeah, his first year going over there.
Hey, Tim Duncan, man.
if he'd have stayed in LA, he'd have never did that.
Tim Duncan, the real 21 Savage, not KG.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
Okay.
And I appreciate that you recognize him as such a great player, because he was Mr. Fundamental, but we're talking about the most dominant ever. And we're not talking about his strength and everything. His dude had a passing eye, man. This dude can dribble. Like, do you remember seeing this big ass nigga coming up the court, spinning on niggas and shit like that, dunking? Come on, man.
Hey, I remember Tim Duncan doing the same thing with Smooth.
You lie your ass.
Shit.
You lie your ass.
Hey, y'all got TD mixed up.
Hey,
TD stood up there.
hey,
Tim Duncan had a bunch of games where he didn't miss no shots in the game in the playoffs. No free throws, no
congratulations, man.
no 10-footers, no and ones.
That impact wasn't on him.
Games. Multiple perfect games.
Yeah,
that impact wasn't on him.
About 3-4 blocks.
But you couldn't go to him 24 times in a game.
That's what I'm saying. The impact wasn't on him.
They'd have shut him down.
Ooh.
If they knew you was going, see, Tim Duncan had help every year. They had a nice, well put together squad.
Oh man,
Every time.
Y'all got Timmy, man. Y'all act like Timmy wasn't going for 30s and 40s.
I just said I respect that you giving him props, because Tim Duncan is that dude, but he ain't better than Shaq, man.
Yeah,
That's
yes,
not
he
even
is.
close.
Yes, he is. I'm taking Tim Duncan over Shaq all day.
That's
Shaq
crazy.
Shaq had,
But I gotta respect it, man, because you know what I'm saying. I gotta respect it.
Shaq had more assists. You think?
Shaq had more rebounds.
I don't think Shaq had more assists than Tim Duncan.
I know he did.
Yeah, he did.
I know he did.
Is that a fact?
Let me give him his phone.
I'll look it up for you. No, I'm just not, because you know I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
More rebounds, more assists, more blocks.
2.5.
All right, he had 42-25.
No,
And Shaq
2.5 versus 3.0. Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Tim got more assists.
Come on now. I'm trying to tell you, Tim is the real. Tim, he's the real. Hey.
Even with that don't shut down my argument, bro.
Savage, man. He's not he's not the other dudes, man. He's not none of these other dudes, man.
And who else is Shaq, though?
Huh?
You mean to tell me that's somebody that's just as good as Shaq?
What?
Tim.
How many seasons did he play?
17.
You're putting Tim in a class by itself, but there's other players who can play like Tim. There's no other players who can play like Shaq.
You said it's other players that can play like who?
Tim.
That can play like Tim. There's not other players who can play like Shaq.
Name one.
What I'm saying is, if you train somebody to play like Duncan, he can play like Duncan. You couldn't train nobody to play like Shaq, because Shaq was a God-given, we've never seen before talent.
You talking about this whole bunch of people who name one.
Akeem.
No, you didn't hear what I'm saying. I didn't say there's a player out there that plays like him. I said you can train somebody to play like Tim Duncan, but you can't train nobody to play like Shaq.
Who can you train to play like Tim Duncan?
I'm just saying, you get somebody with Tim Duncan's build and you train him to play like him. Study this guy. Watch how he did this. Watch how you do that. Watch how he did that, right? You can train somebody to play like Tim Duncan. You can't train nobody to play like Shaq.
They've been trying to create a Tim Duncan for the past 40 years.
They have not, because Tim Duncan is on your high list versus everybody else.
Tim Duncan ain't. Hey, Rasheed Wallace was supposed to be a Tim Duncan. Chris Webber was supposed to be a Tim Duncan.
Chris Webber was a Tim Duncan.
No, he was not. No, he was not.
Webber was looked at.
Chris Webber didn't have the team he had.
Man, you know what? Everybody's talking about the team that he had, but look, when all these players came to San Antonio, Tim Duncan was like, "Who the fuck is these niggas?"
Yeah, but they had good people who had an eye for the game.
Hey, just like Steph Curry. If you put motherfuckers around a player of that's that good, they're all gonna become that much better. Ain't nobody. There's a lot of players that left San Antonio, bro, and they've been mediocre, but they ain't had near the success. When you play for San Antonio, when you play with Tim Duncan,
Dave can be saying for Curry. Who the fuck left Curry and was the shit?
Yeah. When you play with Tim Duncan, you was gonna be playing for the championship every year. I don't give a fuck if it's Shaq. I don't give a fuck if it's Kobe.
So that wasn't a fact.
I don't give a fuck if it's LeBron. I don't give a fuck if it's Steph Curry. Y'all got to go through me.
That wasn't the same case for Shaq.
No.
He took one away from Jordan.
Once the Shaq left the Lakers, nobody was worried about Shaq no more.
He took one. They was worried about him when he won the next ring the next year.
Right. He went straight to fucking Miami and won.
Nobody was, but after that, nobody was worried about him.
Okay.
But they were still worried about Tim Duncan.
In his freshman year in the league, he took one from Jordan.
Who beat Miami Heat? Who had LeBron get the king, the GOAT, get carried out of the gym?
Yeah, nigga, they turned the AC off.
Hey, look.
They turned the AC off.
Hey, have you ever played? Hey, bro, you played in a hot ass gym before?
Hold on.
They never got carried out.
I'm gonna say this, Q. If you're gonna have if you're gonna plead your case on Tim Duncan, don't throw LeBron in there, bro.
He got carried. It was LeBron, Chris Bosh, Ray.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm saying LeBron ain't that dude. So if you're gonna plead your case, don't use LeBron.
Hey, look,
you was doing good when you said they was beating the Lakers.
And Tony Parker.
So Ginobili wasn't shit.
What
Parker wasn't shit.
What was they when they left the San Antonio Spurs?
Old.
Nothing.
Old.
Nothing.
They was old as shit.
Nothing.
There would have been nothing on another team.
What was they when they came in? What was they when
overseas
they left?
players?
Tim Duncan.
Overseas players. They was better get with the program to win.
What's the boy name? He was just dick riding before on Dallas.
Luka.
Who was he before? The NBA.
He came in.
No. Who was he before the NBA?
He was a teenager. He came in.
There you go. That's the same thing you just said with Ginobili.
No, Ginobili was a man when he came.
Ginobili was grown.
He was grown.
Yeah, but who was he though?
He was grown.
Who was he?
Exactly. He got with Tim Duncan, and Tim Duncan made him great.
No.
He got with Popovich.
Nobody. He was a nigga from Spain.
Hey, that's just like who was Draymond before he started playing with Steph Curry?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Because nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Exactly.
But Steph Curry was considered nobody.
He could take.
But Draymond was a football player, he still plays like a football player.
Hey,
have you seen his highlights?
You remember how great David Robinson was?
Yes.
Who made him a champion? Tim Duncan.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
Because Shaq beat both of them.
Hey, Tim Duncan was putting up 30s and 40s. When Robinson was shutting down.
With a Kobe off the bench, shooting air balls.
Yeah.
Beat them twice. Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim Duncan.
Shaq.
With Kobe, with Van Exel.
Sedell 3.
No, that wasn't Sedell 3. That was when they had They had Kobe, they had Eddie Jones, they had Van Exel, they had I want to say the whole squad. Glenn Rice, Rocks, all them dudes. Mitch Richmond.
We didn't have Rick Fox.
We had Fox too.
Fox didn't come till after we got rid of Van Exel and Eddie Jones. They never played together.
Word, but they never won a championship with what you calling them either.
Yeah, Eddie Jones and Van Exel never got one.
Eddie Jones and Van Exel, I think they only played together for maybe 2-3 years with Shaq.
Just two. And then that's when Kobe came and it was a problem.
But still, that's why I'm saying Steph Curry, by the time he's done, once he win these next 2-3 rings.
Hey man, y'all riding a little hard, my nigga. Y'all think nobody gonna do nothing?
Hey look. If I'm
They're
looking
not that big.
Look, if I'm looking over there and this dude got a Gatling gun and the rest of the league got 100-round drums and all of this, regular little monkey bullshit that they got. Man, look, no, not only do he got a Gatling gun, he got a partner that got a Gatling gun.
When he's healthy.
And then he got another little dude who think that he him. Jordan Poole, you think he finna get sorrier?
You think they're gonna be able to keep him when he works more?
Hell yeah.
You think he built like that?
Hey, look, that's one thing that you don't
He's on a team that builds together. The only motherfucker that came and left was Durant.
Hey, it's one thing when you sitting up there and you dealing with somebody who winning with you versus somebody who winning with you and fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Steph Curry really make them dudes comfortable, and not only do he make them comfortable, they take all the shine. That's why. Why you think Draymond ain't left? You think that Draymond couldn't get more money somewhere else already?
Nope.
You crazy.
No, he couldn't.
He's a lot.
No, he's not. No, he's not. That boy's an asset.
You don't think that Draymond could have got more money if he went to Memphis or Portland or Houston?
That boy's an asset. You goddamn right he would have got this money.
Especially after he made the All-Star that year. You see what happened to Anthony Mason after he made the All-Star, he got paid in Charlotte. Niggas was like, damn, Anthony Mason got a super contract. Yeah, he made the All-Star one year.
And negotiated his ass off.
You got them bargaining chips. That CBA is good. Yeah, he could have got way more money, but one thing that he knows is if I just play hard, play good, and stick with this mug. He like Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley ain't gonna sit up there, man, no matter what, be like, man, Charles Oakley is a fool. Charles Oakley be like, man, yeah, I'm a fool, but Jordan, my boy. So
yeah, you fold my team, we got problems.
I know everybody don't like him and MJ and some of the stuff that he do, I don't like, but Jordan fuck with me, so fuck y'all.
Yeah, man. So,
like, these dudes is like, man, y'all can make more money playing at other teams and this, that, and the other, but Curry fuck with me, we winning, so fuck y'all.
Or did they get more like pub than like a lot of other teams?
Shit, Draymond said that the other day. Man, I love y'all niggas, but fuck everybody else.
He said it. He said it's always fuck everybody else.
Yeah, that's how they feel. Hey, look, I don't know what it is up there in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? They all got their own little scene. There be dudes up there in the Bay that be rappers that nobody ever even known. These niggas be living the best lives, fucking Ice-T wife. You know what I mean? All types of shit.
I didn't know who that nigga was.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And Curry got that. He didn't went out there and he didn't tap in with the Bay. And man, yeah, man, everybody want to come and just parlay, man, and win. So I mean, I'm from LA, I don't really know, but I know I done seen it so many times. You know what I'm saying? That's that Bay. Curry got that Bay Area. He got that Bay Area love, and niggas is like, man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna win right here. Where you gonna go? You gonna go and try to figure it out with somebody else who's trying to. block your shine and all this, that, and the other.
But let's remember, he don't care for it.
He don't.
He don't care for the shine, man.
I mean, but shoot, that's one thing. Like,
I don't know. His whole family famous.
Well, that's the thing. That's one thing. I think that Curry
that's
always been that little dude.
Exactly. That's why it's not the big thing to him.
You know what I mean? Okay, my pops is in the NBA.
That right there, that proves so much about the dude. It ain't like everybody else who like, man, I got to get to the league so I can make sure my mom and them is straight. I got to make sure, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't his bag. He had to get in the league to take care of his family. His family's straight.
Oh, yeah, they did a fight department. Nobody said shit.
He loved the game, and he proved that shit. I don't care about this extra ass accolades and shit. I love the game.
Yeah. I mean, and the cold part about it is it's a lot of players who was like, that came up in that era when his dad was playing and after his dad was playing, who like, they all say it. They be like, man, he was always, everybody else kind of like had doubts and this, that, and the other. And of course, he didn't have the build and this, that, and the other, but they always knew that he was going to be that dude. They always knew it. Because he was, he was there practicing with him.
It's different
when you the little dude and you always at the gym, when you always there and you didn't sit up there and you didn't watch 20, 30 years of players sit up there come and go from when you was 10 years old to where you now 30, 35 years old. Yeah. And from state to state, city to city, city to city, he done been in all of these arenas. There's a lot of people, they ain't never been there before. They don't know what it sounds like when the crowd roar. He been doing this shit since he was a kid. So who gonna stop him from going into these arenas and making these buckets? He's not uncomfortable.
My boy love the game.
The Lakers?
And look, the only other person that's gonna make 400 or 500 threes a year is on his team. What you gonna do with him?
You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna do with that? If that's the only one, that's just like if the only
Damian Lillard shoot a lot.
Look, I'm glad you brought that up. That nigga started doing that because of Curry.
Damian Lillard ain't made 400 threes in 1 year. He probably made 300.
He started shooting threes like that because of Curry. Curry made that nigga get in the gym and work on his range. He didn't have that range until Curry made the game that much fun.
Let's all keep it real. What was that range at this year?
No, he fell off as far as his range.
Where was Dame Lillard's range this year?
His range was further. He was logo.
Not this year. Dame wasn't hitting shit. That nigga was averaging like 15 points a game.
Really?
What?
But he was pulling from there, though. What I'm saying, you said where his range at, not his points. You said his range. He was pulling from there.
Hey,
yeah, but I'm just saying. He wasn't doing that before, though.
To have range, that means that like 30 to 40% of your shots have to be made. Like when you shoot like 20% from like 35 feet, that's not your range.
Facts. Let's look at the little things, right? Okay, so do you remember when they would go against Portland in the playoffs? These niggas never beat the Warriors, but they was talk so much shit. Damian worked on his three-point game just to be like, nigga, I can do what Curry can do, and never proved it.
Yeah, I mean, well, see, the thing is,
Curry, think about that.
A lot of people get hot for like 1-2 years, right?
Yeah. Think about the chess move, though.
You get the feeling yourself, you stop shooting.
You're going to try to play my game, but you can't do it.
Shooting. This is what he's been doing since he was 10 years old.
You see what I'm saying? The motherfuckers try to change their game like him, and they couldn't do it.
He's doing the same thing he's doing. That's the difference. Mm-hmm.
So Curry got the league for 3 more years?
At least. As long as Klay Thompson played, Curry got the lead.
As much as I'm saying Curry deserves his just due, Curry don't have the lead for the next 3 years. The Warriors do.
What I'm talking about later, sir.
They got to get rid of LeBron and rebuild again. like they was doing before he got rid of everybody.
I think the Lakers gonna win one more in the next few years. Really, the next two. I think we're gonna get this next one. Honestly.
We win at the 10s. We won in 2000. We won in 2010. We won in 2020. We win at the 10s. I ain't saying we gotta wait till 2030, but when it come here, we're winning.
Who is the Lakers gonna win these championships with?
That's what I'm saying. They gotta destroy and rebuild.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I think we in those Cedric Ceballos, Sadell 3 years.
Yep.
So,
yep.
I think we're gonna do a couple of tweaks and we're gonna be right back in it. Anthony Davis is worth a lot. We can get two good players for Anthony Davis.
I heard somebody say that they need to do a straight up trade with a LaMelo.
I hope you're right, man.
Then send Anthony Davis to the Hornets and they can build around him over there and bring LaMelo over here.
I sure do hope you're right, man.
A guard for a center forward?
Fucking right.
A guard for a center forward.
Especially for Mr. Glass. Yeah, get Mr. Glass over there.
Send him back home?
We're gonna send him.
Send him over there to Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Let them fall to pieces on their floor and bring us LaMelo.
Hey, send him.
I think we need a big and a guard.
Bigs ain't a factor no more in this league.
Rebounds?
Man, you said it yourself. Niggas that grab a rebound and toss it to the 3-point line instead of going right back up with it.
I saw that shit. I couldn't believe, man.
You see it all the time. The leagues don't matter no more in this league. We was hoping that Embiid got us back there as far as like watching big men play, but this nigga want to shoot threes too.
Man, he want to be Steph too. God dang.
You know what I mean? Change the game, man. That boy came in and changed the game. For the better or for worse, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's subjective, but he did it. That's why my top 5 are game changers. Kareem was a game changer.
Yes, he was.
Magic was a game changer.
Yes,
Jordan was a game changer.
Yes, he was.
You know what I'm saying? We talking Steph is a game changer, man. We talking about motherfuckers who switched it up. You had to do something different when this man was on the court. And I'm talking about Kobe. Even though Kobe followed the thumb of Jordan, that nigga, there was no shot that he couldn't take and make. You feel what I'm saying? You had defenders saying like, bro, I defended every possible move he can make, and this nigga still had 2 more moves to make. How the fuck Kobe was able to do that shit? His footwork was ridiculous, man. Game changer. I shut down 3 moves. He had 2 more. What the fuck? Game changers. Iverson is in my top 10 because that nigga came and changed the game. But we're going to wrap it up here, fellas. This has been another episode of Incorrectly Correct. Want to thank y'all for checking in with us. And you know how to reach us. And if you don't, find out. And we out.
You know what I'm talking about?